The Bayou Geeks. Please subscribe.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Oh, we geeking in the bayou, yeah, we live by that code. A blunt in one hand, red beans on the stove. Click, clack, keys and a crawfish beat. Boot up the party with the Bayou Geeks. Got that jam box blasting Creole soul. Spinning hard drives in a gumbo bowl. Fatty says, bitch, we don't do slow. Even our hard drives got a Cajun flow. Party with the Bayou Geeks.
Whoa, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Bayou Geeks. I'm your host, Fatty316. How's it going out there? Hot as fuck out there, I know. Even in the north, y'all have it worse than us down in the south. Sucks to be y'all, no offense. But hey, it's hot everywhere. And we're hot as a fucking cucumber, baby. Or cold, whatever. What's going on, y'all?
Sure.
All right, let's introduce everybody at the round. Just sit back and relax, all right?
How does a cucumber?
You mean cool as a cucumber?
That's what I.
You ever seen a woman with a cucumber? Hot.
Know what she's doing with it.
All right.
I'm not touching that.
In the co-captain's chair, the one, the only, Maximus G420. What's going on?
Oh yeah, bro. You're not lying, bro. It's fucking hot. So fucking hot out here, bro. It's so hot out there. Make sure y'all hit that fucking like and subscribe button. And make sure you guys on the podcast like and subscribe. Do it for Magic. There's Magic right there. Chilling. Magic wants to see what's up. Magic wants to get us to 150. Let's get to 150. Come on. Let's do it. But yeah, bro, it's hot.
Then we
Let's
got
get the rest of the crew in here.
Of course, Mr. The Upside Down, Mr. Derek. What's going on?
And then it is hot as Gary's gumbo up here.
I know,
And that's pretty hot. But welcome to the Bayou Geeks, y'all. We are surviving, though.
And of
Summer's
course,
here, bro.
and
No
of
doubt.
course, okay, rude shit. But of course, you know him, you love him, Mr. Chris Matthews. What's going on, my friend?
Not much, man. It's hot as like getting that roux on you when it splatters out if you mixing it wrong.
Oh.
It's like napalm out in that bitch.
Yeah.
Summer's here, bro. I hate the summer
The
here.
water's hot in this bitch right now in the pools, man. I felt the pool this morning. I pulled my pole up. I'm like, wait, they don't own a fucking heater. It was like, fuck.
I had one 90 degrees.
Gary, you are breaking up bad.
Goes on.
Yeah, I thought that was me
Oh.
for a second.
Oh, Maximus, sorry. I gave his identity away.
What happened?
You
You're
froze up for a
breaking up
second.
bad.
You didn't hear me?
Bad.
You froze up
Okay.
bad.
Well. All right. Let me fix this. Hold on.
It's fine now. But how's it? How y'all? How was y'all week, boys? How was work? Y'all enjoy work? this
Very
week?
busy and very hot.
Very busy and very hot. Coming from Derek and you, Chris.
It
Like
was hot. Just training at work. It's been easy. It's a good job. Good job. Yeah, it's just training.
He's excited.
Yeah. You're saying this is like your first week there?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
Just
I
an
mean, it's a good
adjustment
job.
period.
It's good. Everybody's been asking me, how has it been? How's first week been? I'm like, it's been good. I'm just glad to be
sound like-
working, man.
You sound like someone who's been doing pools for 13 years. Shit. Yeah, I like.
I'm just glad to be working, like for real. Like you don't even know, bro. I was like,
You ain't got to hear nothing from. talking shit.
Yeah, Dirk ain't talking shit no more.
And you do it for, right? You don't have to commute. It's
Nope. I just
that's what's up. See,
grab a cup of coffee in the morning, sit at a desk, in the office, like
Then.
the officer,
You're living the life then.
just start working.
Living the life then.
Oh, dude, I would hate to go outside and shit right now. Man. It's like been like 100 degrees
Mm-hmm. I envy
and
you.
humid,
I had to do that.
and it's humid out. I was like, nah, fuck that.
yeah, no, it's been killer down here. It's been really bad. Like,
So, Maximus, I'm gonna ask you. You think I should tell everybody the story of my adventure with my new truck from the past couple weeks?
Oh no, don't do something.
oh, you're gonna spill the whole beans then?
I want to spill the whole beans because I think it's a good story, bro. Because I think you don't even know the complete ending. So I think it's a good story, bro. Like there's
Just
good
told
people still in the world,
Yeah.
dog.
Maybe 4. Oh shit! I got the thumbs up, Dirk.
Yes.
I mean, you
Awesome.
gotta you open the door, so you gotta walk through it now.
Yep.
New fucking camera, yeah. Yeah, tell a story then, bro. Let's go.
I
Let's
was
do it.
about to say a remedy, man. All right. Well, about 3 weeks ago, guys, y'all know I had my, I got my brand new truck and everything, right?
Yep.
Beautiful. I've been keeping it clean. Well, I went
Washing
ate
it.
at the place by my house, and I'm backing out, right? And fucking, I'm making sure nothing on the highway's coming so I can back out. Well, as I'm backing out, I don't realize there's a fucking telephone pole, and I snagged the fucking front end. I don't find that fucking funny.
He told me this shit after it happened. I've been keeping it a secret from everybody. I didn't say a word to nobody.
So hold up.
Dude, I was fucked up, bro, for like 48 hours over that shit. I had to take the next day off from work. I was like about to fucking jump off a ledge. Ski woo. When dude, that was the worst fucking phone call I ever had to make.
Brand
I had
new truck.
A week and a half. And
Brand
dude,
new.
I didn't do. The first person I called was Brandy. I'm freaking the fuck out. And fucking then I had to call Ski Woo. And he was pretty calm about it. And he's
Of course
the one
he is.
that
He's
was
the
trying to talk
boss.
me off the ledge about it and shit. He was like, dude, it is what it is, bro.
I mean, he
And I'm
gotta
like,
be
yo,
calm,
I
honestly.
almost fucking dude. Like I said, I almost jumped off a fucking cliff. And I was like, I gotta get this shit fixed. And dude, I had to take the next day off. I couldn't even get behind the wheel of the truck. I mean, that's how fucked up it fucked me up. I just stayed in like the office all day and just got fucking high as a kite. So I got some quotes like 2 days after, man. I wasn't playing around. And I found a place right down the street from my house, and I got the quote. And I I was going to pay for all the damages, and with the help of, shout out Brand, of course. It turned out to be $4,500.
Oh,
And it's like everything.
Man, fuck.
So, I fucking go put the prepayments down and shit like that. And they order the parts. It goes in Monday, right? So, no big, it's paid for. It's about to be put behind me. That's all I was looking for, bro, Because I even went to the first place I fucking looked up about, like a deep, car place. And they were pretty reputable, And first place got the quote. I just wanted to be behind me, that's why I did it. Well, I had to use a red U-Haul truck this week, a pickup truck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I go to my customer's house, Miss Onstad. Oh shit.
Jesus. The fuck? We're live. Don't be telling people's fucking names. What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus Christ. Even Dirk was like, oh.
Oh well.
A customer That's it. A customer.
Well,
A customer. Well, I mean, it's not.
Well-
It's other people. I mean, they don't know who exactly. So I didn't say her first name. So, well, I went to her house, and I pull up. And now you got to remember, this is the lady that y'all have heard, but I know y'all. I've told you about this lady. This is the one that hooks me up for Christmas.
Yeah, I was giving
And
like
everybody
1,000.
gets jealous of shit.
Ridiculous.
And she was like, and like she's cool. She's like old country, lady. And she's like, where's your truck? I'm like, you don't want to know. She's like, you better tell me.
What had happened
And I told her
was-
the story and everything. She was like, boy. So I go do her pull. And next thing you know, she taps me on the shoulder. She was, here, take this. It's an envelope. And I'm like, what the hell? And she goes, all right, see you later. I mean, she literally goes back in. And I look at it. The check's for $5,000.
Damn.
And
Oh.
I banged on the door. I'm like, I can't take this shit. She was like, straight up.
I
told me.
can.
She was like, boy, get the fuck out my yard.
I'd have taken it. It's like, fuck that.
And
Yeah.
I took it. So what I did was I pretty much reimbursed myself. Right. Well, yes, the other day.
Yeah, because you had to fucking pay it out of your own pocket first.
At 3:00, I had to go get my truck from the place, right? Then I had to drive all the way to Marrero. And y'all, I know y'all don't know where Marrero is, but it's going over the big Crescent City connection bridge up to the other side of the river, and then that's even like another 10 miles down.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Let's just put it that way.
Especially during that time of the day. It's like 5:00, almost.
Rush hour traffic.
And especially going back. I had to
Sucks.
go back. Yeah, that shit sucks. So I got there pretty good time. And so by the time I was coming back, I think it was like 4:30 going back. And that's the worst. I had to take an Uber. Look, I get in the car. It was going to cost me $50. I told the chick, right? I'm like, look, we're going to get to that. I was like, look, I'm going to give you a $50 tip. I mean, we're going to be in traffic. So the whole time we had a good old time. She was like my age, and we would just fucking talk about like mad shit. She was a black chick, dude. She was cool, and me and her just started talking about like Dr. Dre and fucking just 90s shit. It was cool. By the time
Generation.
I got out the car, she is the latest subscriber to the Bayou Geeks.
Right.
So we want to
There you
shout
go.
out Michelle out there, my Uber driver. If you see this, that's a special shout out for you.
She might be Ubering right now.
Oh wait, so because she also gave me extra, I also took $100 and went and gave it to the guy who did my truck at the shop.
Okay.
Oh, that was nice. I didn't know about that. That's what's up.
Hell
Getting
yeah.
a
dude.
little tip.
Well, Gary, you know me. That's who I am, bro. You know that.
Yeah.
I'm not
Unfortunately.
a selfish person when it comes to money.
No, money's just money. Look, bro, we went out last night for the first time in a while. We had a little date night. It was Friday night. So that was fun. We went to this called Pat, you might have Johnny's Steakhouse, Crazy Johnny's Steakhouse.
Crazy John is.
Yeah, well, they got that new place right there on Vets where they have a new building. It's more modern inside, not like the chill vibe that it was before. It's a nice restaurant. It's good. I got their filet mignon. Oh boy!
Oh,
So basically, it's
Wait, hold on.
yeah, it's filet mignon.
mignon.
Yeah, and cut into strips, thick strips, and it's cooked like air meat. It's po' boy bread with all the garlic butter, and then what they call Crazy Johnny potatoes, which is
and
just like
don't
regular.
forget they give you the Crazy Johnny sauce too to go on it.
Yeah, the sauce that's on the fucking on the po' boy is the
steak-
Crazy
the
Johnny
steak
sauce.
sauce. Yeah, it's the
I don't know what it
Crazy
is. It's just
Johnny
fucking
steak
good.
sauce.
They have a steak sauce
no,
too.
it's their steak sauce. That's what it is.
No, I know. I seen that steak sauce too. But then and then Christy got the red fish.
Well,
That
I was
shit's
about to
fucking
tell
fire,
you
too.
about that sandwich. Believe it or not, That was
It was
only
so fucking
available
good.
at the old one during lunchtime back in the day.
That's what she was telling me about it too. She said no, that po' boy was only thing you couldn't get it during. It was one of those kind of places.
Me and Easy, when we were at Lakeside, if we were working together, especially around lunchtime, that's what we go do. One of us go pick it up, and you get those
Dude,
potatoes and shit. Those like the red potatoes, but it's good.
it's like those are crazy, and then they season them really.
That shit.
Boy, it's gonna. I couldn't. I ate half of them with my po' boy. I was gonna eat the po' boy because that steak was so fucking good. Like, and it was, and I'm telling you, filet mignon thing, po' boy. I'll try that, and then and it only costs like $20. Yeah, $20. I think it
All
was.
right.
I think we went out like between me and her because we got this to go, and we had a couple of because remember I don't drink alcohol anymore, but we do drink non-alcoholic beer if they have it. We haven't had any place to to drink it, so we were like, oh, we're eating like a fancy dinner. Let's drink some beer. So they have this thing. What is it called? Michelob Ultra Zero,
Oh, damn.
and it tastes like regular. There's zero alcohol in it, and it's like, all right, it's better than just drinking water or soda all the goddamn time. So, but it was nice. We dropped like $100. I gave the girl there who wasn't like
Non-alcoholic beer,
overly
huh?
great. She had probably like a $20 tip, like
Oh.
on her bill. She had like a $20 tip,
Okay.
like
That's
70
good.
something.
All right.
Give a
Yeah, so it was
shout
like
out to
it's worth it. She didn't have to do much.
Need to shout out the bosses watching. All hail the High Queen.
Hey, shout out
Brandy.
Brandy. How you doing, brother?
Hey, what's up?
The High Queen
But yeah,
is
bro,
watching.
There it is.
Crazy Johnny Steakhouse is good, bro. I couldn't do the filet mignon like the main appetite or the main dinner because I think it was like $34. Then it comes with like the mashed potatoes, the Crazy Johnny potatoes, and then like green beans. I think it was. I just couldn't do the filet. I just wanted some filet mignon, and I got that po' boy, a steak po' boy like that. Like that shit was good. Shit was really good. I give it a 5 out.
Hey,
Sounds
can we
good.
update a story we talked about last week that I want to like take a victory lap on?
Okay.
Oh,
Fatty was right.
Y'all both watched? Did y'all see last week's episode
Yes.
when me and Gary?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Oh, I was dead on when we talked about Iran and Israel,
Oh.
and I said exactly what I said was going to happen. Happened.
What happened? Catch us up.
They dropped a few bombs, and he said, "Okay, we call it a day." And Iran's like, "Okay, we're done." I said that last week. Exactly what was going to happen.
for now.
No. No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yep. For now.
What the-
Do you believe in your heart of hearts that Iran would stand a chance against, or we'll just say us alone?
I'm not saying they would or they wouldn't. I'm simply saying for now.
Look, it's better. It's smart to stay alive. No one said being a coward. Nothing's wrong with being a coward, as long as you can stay alive.
Granted, but like I said, it for now, things seem to have cooled down.
It's done and over with.
It's never done and over with for those two countries.
Yeah.
I don't know why people think that's
They've been going on forever.
It's not over. And I'll put it this way. Not to go there, but if they didn't have what is thought they had, they're going to start one now.
No,
So,
no, they won't.
yeah, they will.
No, they won't. I'll tell you why.
Mm-mm.
One, we could see anything they're doing. We know everything. We know more than we are led to believe.
They don't give a fuck.
Two. Wait, hold on. Financially, they cannot do it. It costs money. And
What?
something they're not getting right now is money.
Okay. Yeah, they're getting money from somebody.
The only thing, China's the only one that buys their oil as of right now. Nothing else. They're not getting money
they're
from
not.
anywhere else.
No, they're not. Other countries buy Iranian oil.
Okay, I mean,
It is.
why do y'all believe that Iran this big spooky fucking?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that move was a massive fuck up.
No, that was a great fuck. Wait, the one Trump did? The bombs on the nuclear site is what you're talking about?
Yeah.
That was a beautiful fucking move.
No, it wasn't.
Why? Explain.
Okay. I'll say again. If they weren't doing anything, and let's be real, Israel lies about shit but get us into shit all the time. They've done it over the years. This
You're
is
lying,
not
brother.
a new thing. They lie like a motherfucker. The Israeli government does, and we fall for it every fucking time. So there's sure, that. Bro? I'm positive they do. They fucking lie. So
they bait us all the time.
Yeah. Wait. All this shit started because Israel hit them first. In this case, what popped all this off is them hitting Iran. And then, like, we helped them drop on that site. Now, what if the reports that the shit wasn't even there, that they destroyed the shit, are inaccurate, and they moved it before the bombs hit? Now they got uranium out there, and then it's like, hey, guess what? We weren't working on some nuclear shit, weapons, but since y'all want to bomb us, now we gonna make something. Because we had to defend ourselves. And to quote, I can't believe I have to do this, MTG, Israel's a nuclear armed country. They don't need us to help them with shit. They can handle their own. Why are we getting in the middle of it?
Because we've always been in the middle of it. I'll tell you,
Israel can defend themselves. They don't need us.
Start that shit with Iran. Iran started that shit in 1979 when the Ayatollahs took over, and this is when the terrorist shit became fucking like everywhere. Politics.
And Israel has the capability to defend themselves.
So Iran has been doing this shit.
Why are we getting
more than their shit? 45 years, 47 years. They started this shit back then, and no American president wanted to do shit about it. And that's why they kept doing what the fuck they doing.
It's none of our fucking business. Let them handle their own.
But it is our business because they've been attacking us for 47 years.
Dude, we got our own fucking problems. Let them handle their shit.
They've been our problems since the Ayatollahs took over in 1979.
If you're out there.
No, I'm just saying, like,
you can hear
everybody wanted us to stay out of wars.
So sorry.
He's the peace president.
We're doing this.
He almost kicked off World War III, but this dumb shit he did. So, not to go there with politics, and this isn't with politics, bringing back what was brought up last week when me and Dirk weren't here. But, like I said, he was dumb as that was stupid, man.
Nope, I disagree.
Okay, so when our bases get attacked, and they're going to get attacked, and Iran will wait to do some shit till shit dies down because they'll do that shit on the sly. Then what? Then we're in a fucking war.
We're not going to war with Iran. There wouldn't be a war. They are. Okay. Like I said, I don't know why y'all think there's this big bad monster that we could go to war with and just for years. It would be over in 5 days.
We were in the Middle East for what, a decade and a half, bro? But after 9/11, we were in the Middle East for 20 fucking years, bro.
Iran is not China. Iran is not Russia. They're not a superpower. There's some little Middle Eastern country that just likes to fuck around with fucking other countries.
Again, we were in the Middle East from 2001 until what 2020 something.
Present.
I mean, we still got bases there, but we're still in active like combat up until like what 3 or 4 years ago. And you don't think it'll pop if something pops off, we'll be right back to fuck there again, wasting our taxpayer dollars on some shit we don't need to get involved in.
No, we
Because
won't.
that's what's gonna fucking happen.
No, it's not.
Okay, we shall see. But for now, you're right. For now, shit died down, but we'll see in the long run what the fuck happens. Because I do not trust the people in charge to not do something stupid on any side of this. For the record,
Hey,
all
Magic's
of
up.
them being fucking stupid.
Fair enough. A
All right, I'm
gentleman
glad that
agrees.
you guys just chased away
You
half our
motherfucker
audience.
sitting there
Awesome.
laughing and shit. We're trying to have a discussion like grown men and shit. And your
You
ass
guys
sitting there
happy?
laughing.
Hey,
It was
Dirk
great.
and I were having our
Keep
own
going.
fucking discussion. Dirk, you heard me, right? Me and Dirk were
Yeah.
talking
Yeah,
the whole
me
fucking
too.
time.
Oh, really? I bet y'all were.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women, sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you gay.
Gay!
There goes a copyright this week.
It's over.
God damn it, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
and,
man.
and this look, you know what, Gary? You're right. I know you were mumbling and shit like, oh, we talking about politics and shit. I heard you, okay? Believe me, I heard.
You're the one that instituted the rule.
Like, let me speak. Let me finish. But you see, that's the beauty about this show. Me and Chris could disagree. I'm not like, get the fuck off my show.
right.
I didn't know who said anything about that.
No, we're having a basic discussion. We don't see eye to eye on it, and it's cool.
Chris said he said it was wrong. I said bomb the fuckers.
I did.
I'm
Matthews,
saying,
I didn't agree with it. I didn't think it was a
do
good
that.
idea to do that. But
What?
it is what it is. Thing is,
Oh,
we're
you
talking
agree
about
with
something
me?
that's in the past tense, so it doesn't matter. It's like, we'll pay for it later. Don't worry. They'll do something fucked up.
Your
I
thoughts,
promise
man.
you.
What I told Maximus was I was correct.
Dirk, you got any thoughts on all this? You been sitting there like,
Power!
God.
Dang, that
Nope, I was
Jesus.
back there looking at Gary's cat.
Magic right here.
I told you, look at
I
that.
don't
So we're
get
looking
it.
his ass.
"Fuck."
Dirk was more interested in my cat licking his ass than you guys talking about fucking Iran and the U.S. and Israel. That's what he was. That's why I was doing fucking stuff. Uh-oh.
But on to more fun topics.
Oh shit, Joe Money ain't wrong.
Real quick, wait, hey, with Joe Money, I'm gonna agree. Afghanistan made sense. Iraq never did. That's my view on that one.
Oh, see that we agree on. Afghanistan hit us on 9/11.
Honestly,
Or
if
actually,
if
the
instead of
Taliban was
Iraq,
not.
you would have made more progress in Iran. You wanted to go do something, you should have went to Iran. That's
But
when you
they
should.
didn't. But they didn't attack us on 9/11.
Oh, they had money involved. They've always had their hands in that shit.
You know what it was like? It was like, we have an office pool for the lottery. And you just go grab some money from everybody. And be like, hey man, let's just in case, we split it with each and everybody. Some people put more money in so they get more attention. Other people were like, well, we did a little
I mean, the
bit.
thing was funny about that. The day that shit happened, Saddam Hussein was on the news, in the press, like, "Yo, I ain't do shit.
Oh, no, he
It
didn't want that
wasn't
smoke.
me, bro. I didn't have
didn't want that
nothing to do with this. It wasn't me. Don't
He didn't
come
want none of
at
that
me
smoke.
for this shit." And then he's like, "Damn, they coming after me for this shit, but I ain't even do nothing."
I'm not Saddam.
Saddam was like, "I ain't do shit, bro. My general out there talking, lying on TV, bro. Y'all got tanks in the background rolling through, like, "Brr." Okay, what's up?
WMDs.
I was back here chilling, minding my own business.
But no, Saddam, like that was the best part about that war was like the U.S. is not in Iraq, and our tanks are rolling that street with a flag on the back, just rolling through in the background.
Now we good.
That poor press guy, man. That shit was funny as fuck.
No, that's one I never fucking understood because I knew exactly what happened. I knew exactly what was going to happen. Talking about a country that was not prepared for an invasion. They were, I mean, literally, they were just all the shit they could probably spare after the last war glued together. You know,
Yeah, motherfuckers on the battle lines wearing our shit.
that was insane, man. The Iraq
They were
war.
like, we don't want to fight y'all. We just want a sandwich.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, they gave
Hands
up
in the
quick.
air.
Yeah, they gave up
Hands in the
quicker
air.
the second time around than the first.
Don't shoot.
Don't
Yeah.
shoot me, bro.
Yeah, no shit.
My
No,
gun's
yeah,
over there.
Why do you invade a country that you've already just won and conquered like less than what 13, 14 years ago?
Mhm.
You went back
Yeah.
to do the same fucking thing you did 14 years earlier. That made
General
no
Sports
fucking
Club didn't do it good enough.
Like I said, if you would have invaded Iran, would have made more sense.
Yeah, but we would still be there though.
Yeah.
We would still be in Iran. Afghanistan, we were like, all right, we fucked y'all up enough. We out. Who's gonna
Which is,
fix
I could
all
do
these
better.
buildings? Y'all got this. We're gone. Yo, y'all blew up all our shit, man.
But
Fix
once
this,
again,
man.
but Chris, the point is, Iran would have made more sense than Iraq.
It
It's
would.
not that with the way it would still be. I'm just saying it would have made more sense.
They're doing it again.
It would have, but we would have never gotten out that bitch.
No,
We
I
still
don't
in Iran fight.
agree with that, but I'm just saying,
Look, my cat's
if
looking
you
at
had to pick the
somebody.
two, you know,
Cat.
Iran would have just made more
Good
sense
ass.
than Iraq did. Because even then, I didn't was like
Look,
Iraq.
yeah. W's in the chat for my. Let's go. Look at him.
Why people would
Yeah,
try
get
to
in there.
conquer a country
Get
you
in there.
conquered earlier. I mean, that makes no fucking sense. What the fuck?
I'm so fucking high right now. Oh my god.
There it is.
But let's get into some different fun shit, dude. Like, fuck.
Oh my
It's
god.
about deep, serious fucking topics. Salem, stop chewing on a cord.
Oh no.
You have to fight. Anyway,
Oh, shit.
on to different topics. Yes.
Fucking serious again.
No, it was funny. You said we talk about serious topics. Sam, stop chewing up a cord.
I'm trying to eat through my charger cord for my laptop.
Oh shit. Hey Fatty, how you doing? I wish I could see your face right now. I would love to see your expression.
So, Fatty, have you watched that Predator movie yet?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch it, bro. It's good. It's very.
It's
It was about his truck.
I
Oh,
don't-
yeah.
I can't even tell you the last time I watched.
Dirk get the soft spots, bro. He hit you, bro. He knows where it's at. It's like, you know, you don't got a job. I'm gonna talk to you about that. Oh, your truck. That's why you're worried about your truck. That's why you didn't watch your show.
Oh, seriously, he was.
Dirk is vicious, man.
No, low key.
What?
Low key, Dirk's an evil villain. He's. We don't even know it yet.
What about his truck? Is all I said. I wouldn't care about Predator if my truck's messed up. I mean, come on.
Oh shit. Oh fuck, man. That's fucking great.
He's like, hey,
That's
watch
so
this shit because
great.
the truck was fucked up. And
You
he's
should,
got
Dirk.
no
Have
job.
you
It
watched it yet?
makes sense. No, of course not. You know me.
You gotta watch it, bro. That shit is fucking. It's so good. It's very well written. Like the action scenes and everything in it. The fact that they did it animated did it justice because oh Jesus. She's like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, you can't shoot now.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm trying to figure out because okay, this is what's going on the StreamYard side. That's what I look at. Dirk is actually upside down. Remember, I asked earlier. I'm like, Dirk, why is your
Yeah,
camera
you
upside
said that.
And I'm
You
looking
thought you were
at
just fucking high.
YouTube on the other screen, and y'all weren't lying. I thought y'all were fucking with me,
No.
but
No,
no,
we-
actually,
I'm all right on YouTube, but I look at it on the phone.
and I'm trying to figure out why. That's why I'm saying. I thought,
Mm.
but your name is crazy. Your name's not upside down, but you are. That's why I was like, why is
Okay.
Dirk fucking around?
He's not
I'm like,
though.
this is starting to get annoying. I'm about to tell
That
him.
was really high.
That's what I'm saying. All right, back to magic. Looking at. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
So I'm trying to figure out why is he upside down on my end.
Something.
Hold on, I'm gonna come back in, y'all. Y'all talk amongst yourself.
All right. Well,
oh, there we go.
All right, so
the only sports that are left are the ones that I have on my thing. Oh shit!
ghost!
There's a
A
ghost.
ghost!
There's a ghost.
Oh, and he's staying there this time. He's not
Did you
moving.
see him? He saw me. The ghost saw me.
Oh, he's coming back. Watch out, Chris.
There's a ghost.
He's
Chris. We
looking
gotta
over
go.
your shoulder.
Oh my god, there's a ghost. Oh. Ah! I love when he comes in.
All right,
It's
this helps
fucking
you still
fantastic.
upside down.
All right, it fixed itself.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
There we
That
go.
was
All right.
good.
No,
All
that's
right,
why I was
let's-
asking that. I'm like, why is he up? I thought Dirk was just playing one of his fucking tricks. And I'm like,
I was the only playing the trick on you. That's
like
a-
I said,
no,
his name and everything was fine. It was just the
No.
camera. But I,
just said
didn't
it, bro.
realize y'all were telling the truth until I looked over at the stream on YouTube on the other screen, and I'm
No,
like,
I-
wait, he
I-
really is straight.
I just
And-
told you the truth, bro. Dirk is an evil villain. He hacked
Oh,
your shit.
Shut the hell
and
up.
made
Your
himself-
ass has been yapping
like
and shit
making
the whole
you
fucking
fucking-
time. I don't even know what the hell you said half of it.
It's like
Yo,
we keep it.
You getting a write-up this week, sir.
Fucking shit. Oh no.
All right, so
Gary's getting the first ever Bayou Geek write-up ever. You can put it on your wall right behind you. Frame it.
all right.
Right here.
Oh shit.
It's gonna be what they call it, the letterhead with the logo. This is to inform you that you committed violation.
Like Sheldon Cooper collecting fucking
Yes.
restraining orders of stars. Like, I got his autograph. Oh shit, man. So what else? What movies came out? Did anything come out new this weekend?
I'm hearing mixed reviews about 28 years later, man. I'm hearing some people saying it's good, some people it's lame. So I'm kind of in the middle with it. I'm
you know
just
what I
gonna wait.
heard? That a lot of scenes, and if not most, if not all of the movie, was shot on an iPhone 15 Pro.
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, at
And
one
there's
point
a
there were
lot
scenes.
of zombie day,
Wow.
apparently. Lots of zombie day.
Yeah, that's what they said on Spitball. Yeah, but like I said,
I'm saying everywhere else.
I'm hearing mixed things about it. So I mean, I guess it's something I'll just have to wait till it comes out and I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's the only thing that I heard was about the iPhone thing. I was like, what? An iPhone?
Really?
I'm gonna go
Nice
check it out in
phone. Pro.
theaters.
Y'all, what about Ironheart?
Hmm.
Oh boy.
It's not great.
It's not my demographic.
It's not bad.
Oh, it's wait up. Yeah,
It's unnecessary.
they knew it was bad. They waited this long to release it. It's been done for 3 years.
I was gonna say, I think it's been in the can for a while. I remember I heard that.
Yeah, it's been done for like 3 years. It's just they would just brought it out so it'll just fade away.
Thanks, baby.
Tell
Thank
me free to fire him.
Under the bus.
The fuck, right? Just throw me
Yeah.
ass right there.
Damn, man.
But no, it's unnecessary, is what it is. It's like it's a character that most people either don't know about or don't care about.
Boom.
It's
Yes.
Yeah.
Say,
it's like
yes.
they rolling in Black Panther and Wakanda Forever was kind of like, okay, they're here. And then like, how are you broke as fuck when you were
Didn't they
just
have
working in
that
Wakanda?
weird one too.
Like, what the
the
fuck?
Beetle. Beetle fucking
What?
one.
That's
That one was
DC.
shitty too.
Oh, Blue Beetle? Yeah, that was. I actually like Blue Beetle.
I'm done with comic book shit. It's like it's just it's so oversaturated now. I've said this before, and y'all know. I know I've told y'all. I'm just I'm just done. I mean, you had a good run. Now you're destroying the legacy of it.
You're gonna
It
try to
should have been
revamp it
done
with.
It should have been done with Endgame. Maybe
No,
bring
they
it
had
back
too
a
much.
couple years later. Do something. Bring everybody back. Do something again, maybe. But dude, you just gave everybody fucking comic book movie fatigue, and I don't know why they don't understand this shit.
I mean, people act like all the movies were garbage.
But the
And
point
they
is
weren't.
not that. But it's not that they were garbage. It's giving people fatigue.
Like Shang-Chi was good.
Shang-Chi was good.
Multiverse
I like
of
that
Madness
movie.
was all right.
Multiverse was pretty good.
Multiverse of Madness was good.
I
Guardians
liked
3
it.
was good.
Multiverse wasn't bad. Guardians 3
Deadpool
was
and
sad.
Wolverine was good.
Deadpool and Wolverine is the one that fucking revamped it a little
Yep.
bit. That
Spider-Man.
fucking shit. I still watch it
No
now.
Way Home.
Dude, honestly, if you want to say comic book movies,
Spider-Man No Way Home was a good one too.
let Ryan Reynolds fucking fucking have control of it for the 5.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds would probably make it fucking great.
Nope.
So much
Nope.
swearing. There would be so much
Here's how you fix it.
No, Ryan Reynolds would know what to do. You could
No.
tell he knows his shit. Ryan Reynolds. I
He
give him
knows
that.
Deadpool. He don't know
Yeah.
Spider-Man. He
I
don't
agree. He
know
knows
fuck
Dead-
else, dude.
He wants to do
I know.
Blade, doesn't he?
What you need to do is
Yeah, but
get
Ryan Reynolds is the reason that movie was as popular and as success it was because a lot of that shit went through him.
that movie.
Yeah.
He ain't going to be able to do Captain America like that. He ain't going to be able to do Iron. Nah. Here's what they need to do. You need to just adapt.
Oh, let
comic
John
stories.
Favreau have the fucking thing.
Well, he's busy doing Star Wars shit. Well, Kathleen Kennedy's a fucking idiot. He's fucking it up. So
that's
that's
another dying one. It's like, dude, they're dying slow and horrible deaths. It's like watching Kiss now. You know, it's just sad and pathetic.
Kiss is dead. He's been dead for years. Why?
Yes.
Kiss
They just don't know it yet.
No, they know it. They just
Oh no,
Merch is still rolling out, bro.
Let me give it a way better example. It's like watching Ozzy Osbourne being rolled down in a wheelchair. Now, the guy who used to run on stage with a bucket of water and was so energetic. That's what those things are now. The Star Wars shit, the MCU, the DC. What the fuck out?
Nope.
It's
DCU
all in that
is a whole new
category.
thing, man. It's just restart.
But Star Wars, I'll give a pass in a sense. They just fucked it up by just making fucked up movies.
No. Star Wars did not just make fucked up movies. Star Wars made fucked up movies and bad TV shows.
Oh no, I agree. I'm just saying it started with the movies.
Like that fucking Acolyte show. The potential that show had when they had
It did, bro.
versus what they actually put on the fucking screen.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought that show was gonna be
what
so
the
good.
fuck?
Luke, you do not yet realize your importance. You have only begun to discover your power. Join me, and I will complete your training.
I'll never join you!
If you only knew the power of one, the power of two, the power of many.
No!
Now, ascend, my son.
Yeah, like the whole witch thing. Like, okay, they could have just done that better or written that better.
Look. Okay, everybody was excited for The Force Awakens. I was one. And look, I was enjoying it when I'm watching it. I thought it was good, but when I really got home and thought about it, I'm like, did I just watch Star Wars over again?
Same here.
The second
Yes,
they
you did.
killed,
Yes.
the
She
second
did.
they killed Han, I was like, yo, they can fuck off. I'm done.
Yeah,
Yep.
they never
Killed
get
Han
them
Solo.
back
What
all
the
in
hell?
a scene together. And the worst part is they did Luke probably even worse.
I mean,
Like
he
a
went
hermit.
out like a fucking boss, though.
No,
Yeah, at least he died fighting.
no.
He went out like a
Fight,
boss.
dude, what the fuck he fight?
Yo, he force protected himself
Oh, come on.
across the
okay,
fucking
okay.
galaxy.
I'm sorry. In this movie, they just like took every like thing physically that was possible with the Force and just went over the fucking top with it.
I mean, He may have been.
Not
honing his
only could
skills
you
at
use
that
the
level.
force in the in the physical place you are, but you can also use it in some fucking distant galaxy.
I mean, you can.
The force times the force.
There is force
Force
projection
squared.
in like canon. It does exist. You can do it, but
If you're a master,
it's
you should be
supposed
able to.
Very taxing.
Wait,
and-
okay, but
and fucking
okay,
kill you.
fair enough, Chris. But the point is, for the casual fan that just watched Star Wars and know all that fucking lore, it's like, wait, what the fuck? Just like the scene, I think it's I don't know what movie
Yeah,
is when
roller
they
coaster
use the
tonight.
ship to blow up the bigger ship. They use the hyperdrive, and it's like, really? If that's all it would have taken for the fucking them to destroy the Death Star, they could have saved a lot of fucking lives. Just send one of the medical units right through the Death Star through light speed.
Yeah, I know.
It would have been over.
Yeah. Nah, my problem with that particular, with them not, the people that made these movies didn't even look at the fucking canon and didn't read the fucking books or the fucking comics expanded on everything, and that's the fucking problem. They just want to redo the same shit over and over again. Like the Palpatine thing. Why?
I
Snoke
agree.
would have been fine if they kept them through the rest of the movies. And it was better. It'd have been better if Rey actually was a nobody.
Well, you
not
just
Palpatine's granddaughter. What the fuck?
Well, you just fucking anally. I'm sorry, Karl Malone fucking Anakin's whole fucking journey.
I mean, there are main things they could have done differently than the shit they did, man. They just
they literally just the whole fucking Anakin Darth Vader fucking story just was just thrown out the fucking window.
I mean,
that pissed me off.
How'd they throw it out the window?
Because they were trying to make it out she was the chosen one. And Anakin didn't matter. Anakin is
they never said that.
Because they didn't kill the Emperor. That was the whole point of Anakin, was destroying the fucking Emperor.
But the Palpatine in The Rise of Skywalker was a clone.
It don't matter. But it don't matter. It's still supposed to be the same person. It don't matter if it's a clone. It should have ended right then and there. That was the whole arc of Anakin Skywalker. There were other things they could have done. There's many other, Dark Empire. Anything. But that was the one you had to fucking fuck up. That storyline of all storylines, that's the one you got to fuck up.
Dude, they could have done Shadow of the Empire and it would have been great. Or Dark Empire, or adapted one of those.
You could have left the Anakin fucking legacy alone, but you just completely fucking Karl Malone did.
And that's what you could do with like Marvel. Like they haven't done the X-Men MCU. You could do, just throwing off the top of my head, the Krakoan saga, where they're on their own fucking island, doing their own fucking thing, and nobody knows, and Charles uses his powers to make sure no one knows they exist. And then, oh shit, something happens and they have to come out and help. But people don't like mutants because they don't know what the fuck they are, so they're freaked out. Leads into God loves, man kills. Religious zealots killing mutants because they're abominations to God. You could easily do that. You could adapt that story. You could adapt anything from the comics. And that's the problem with these movies. They don't adapt good source material. Like Fantastic Four. I like what they're doing with it. If it leads to where I think it's going to lead to, I'm cool.
Well, okay, here's your problem with that. It's not that they can't adapt, but these directors and shit, they're trying to make something that wasn't theirs their own.
I mean, that's any director.
Everybody,
on anything that's
everybody is trying to play. It's that, but the problem is, you get more respect when you be more respectful to the thing that you're doing. But everybody's trying to be like, oh yeah, it's got to be changed. It's got to be this. But why?
Because they want to.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to make, like,
they're putting themselves in their own fucking shit.
Well, they're trying to figure out whatever the market looks like.
Dude, the market's not there for comic book shit no more. and superheroes. It's done. It's
And
over.
that's why they're trying. That's why they're trying different angles and different
The
plot
market is there
lines.
for the stuff because they still make money.
Yeah,
They
they don't make as much as they
type
used
of
to.
money,
No, they're
But
not
they
still
still
making-
make money.
The problem
still
is
still
they
doing
make
profit,
the
yeah.
budgets are way out of fucking their expectations for this shit. It's like it's not there anymore. When you use these big budgets and you don't fucking I mean that's what the problem is the budgets now for these fucking movies.
That's why they're not making them like with these giant budgets anymore. Like the
Yeah,
last
yeah,
couple
it's
Marvel
expensive.
movies.
I want to
had
see the
bad.
budgets for the Doomsday.
I mean, that one's going to be big, but you've
Yeah,
got
but
the
you're
Russo
gonna have to
brothers back. You got,
guarantee
like,
that movie's gonna fucking cash in.
you've got the Fantastic Four, you've got the Avengers, and you've got the X-Men that people remember showing up. That one's, and you've got Doctor Doom, played by one of the best actors on the planet.
What is the release date for this movie?
2026. That movie's gonna
It's
make
like,
money.
is it like July or some shit?
No,
Hey, look,
Avengers Doomsday is
I
going
think
to
it's
make
like July of next year. I think.
we'll
so.
see. I mean,
money.
we'll
Secret
see.
Wars is going to make money.
We'll see. We'll see. I maybe not. Like I see.
There's no
That's
maybe.
a
That's
long
gonna make-
way.
That's gonna make money.
I think Fantastic Four and Superman's they're gonna barely break even.
They're gonna make money. Superman's gonna make money.
Maybe.
Fantastic Four, it might,
Yeah, I
it
don't
might
know.
not. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
But
just don't-
Superman's going to make money. It's
I don't
Superman.
think there's no excitement around it. No
What?
one's. This
Oh,
ain't
shit.
Wolverine and Deadpool.
Real quick, so we can close this loop. Doomsday Avengers, with Doctor Doom in it, is December 18th of 2026. So it's still more
Yeah.
than a year away now.
Year and a half
And that's-
away.
It's still, yeah,
that's
exactly. What the
going
fuck,
to make
bro?
money.
They're
We'll see.
hyping this thing up
Like I
so
said,
much, bro. It's gonna be so fucking
if
big.
there was a racehorse, I'm not putting my money on it.
Dude, Superman's gonna make money. I'm
That's the one
telling
that I'm worried about because there's been so
It's
many
not
mixed reviews
gonna-
on that. I've seen
Yeah.
a lot of mixed reviews.
See,
It's-
this is
some of their
the
stuff.
problem. See, this is what y'all not understanding. I think I've been trying to tell y'all a lot of this. A lot of the people that used to go watch these movies aged out. The only people still hanging on is us comic book nerds who have been around forever. But the main audience that was there, the little kids, from where it started to where we are now, they aged out. They're doing their own thing now.
Yeah, they got-
I'll put it like this.
That's the
Anime.
crowd you lost. The only reason
Yeah,
Wolverine and
careful. That's an
Deadpool
anime.
made it, one, it was because of Hugh Jackman, and everybody knew that the shit was going to have throwback shit. So that was the old fans going back for that. And
Yeah.
people go and see that movie over and over again.
Oh, the new ones too,
Yes.
though, because I got
People are gonna take
my
the
little
kids
nephew
to
that's staying
Superman.
here is 9 years old and loves fucking Deadpool and Wolverine.
The audience
Loves it.
around for the movies now, or the audience that was around for like the first Iron Man movie and shit like that, and the first Captain America, the little kids are gone. They grow up. They're teenagers and adults now. They're not fucking with this shit. It was
I'll put
cool
it
to
like
them when they were kids.
I'll put it like this. We haven't seen a real Superman movie since Christopher fucking Reeve did it. Okay? Like people don't remember
When
what
was
Superman
the
is
last
supposed
Superman?
to be.
When was the
Every-
last Superman Christopher Reeve did? Like in 92?
Let's be
91?
fair.
It was like
come on,
87, I
Henry Cavill was
believe.
the victim of the
Was it
script.
was even early? It was even later. It was 87.
Henry
Jesus
Cavill
Christ,
was
that's a
the-
long time.
Henry
I thought Henry
Cavill was the
Cavill's
victim
pretty
of the
good.
script. Henry
He was pretty
Cavill
good.
was good given what he was given to work with, but his interpretation of Superman was not fucking Superman. It wasn't. At no point I refuse to accept a Superman movie where Jonathan Kent tells a young Clark Kent to let a bus full of kids drown in a fucking lake in a bus accident. That would not fucking happen.
I
Let
like
the bodies hit the floor.
would
do
not
Let the
fucking
bodies hit
happen.
the floor.
Hey, he was like everything, like in Snyder cut Justice League, everything was
Let the
everybody was
bodies-
in that movie.
Fuck
Shut the
Snyder
fuck
cut. Fuck Zack Snyder and fuck his fucking fans. Those movies were ass, bro.
What, the Snyder cut
Oh,
Justice League?
Yes,
No.
all of it was shit. Man, it still was shit. Batman vs Superman was shit.
I just said Snyder
and-
Cut Justice League. I didn't
Joss
list the
Whedon
movies.
shit was bullshit. As you can tell, what two directors made that jerked off in the fucking corner. That was some bullshit.
Jesus.
Zack Snyder's Snyder
Jesus.
Cut was 4 hours of fucking bullshit that I will never
the
get that
corner?
fucking time back.
Jerking
But
off?
Like
Ew.
it was fucking trash, bro.
The fuck?
Movies were trash. I'm sorry. And it's
Man.
weird ass fans who are still out there.
He's blowing out his
begging for
mic.
this
He's so loud.
motherfucker
You
to
hear him?
bring that shit back. Like, please bring back the Snyder Cut. We're gonna boycott James Gunn's movie. James Gunn has not missed with a fucking comic book movie since he started with Guardians of the Galaxy. He does not miss.
I'm not sitting here. I never said one word about James Gunn.
Right. But people are like, oh, fuck James Gunn now because he's working at DC or he won't give us what Snyder gave us. You're right.
Roller coaster we've
He's
been on
going to give
tonight.
you a good fucking Superman and a good fucking Superman movie because he gets what Superman is.
What's up, Magic?
Superman's not some grim, dark fucking don't be like Ma Kent telling him
He's so mad he
"Don't be a
can't even
fucking
talk.
hero. Like
He can't even talk. He's like, this fuck mother. Huh. Like a little kid breathing, like a snot bubble gonna come out. I was motherfucker.
Spider-Man is my favorite
Let the man
fucking
talk. I can't hear
comic
him.
book character. He's my fucking favorite, okay? Superman is my number 2. My next 2 tattoos, no bullshit. The Spider-Man spider and the S on that big X and the big red S. I'll give you my next 2 tattoos. No bullshit. But these motherfuckers, like Zack Snyder, I was glad that fucking Rebel Moon bombed. He deserved what the bomb.
All I said
was
was I
bullshit.
enjoyed the Snyder Cut Justice League movie.
That movie
That's all I said.
he didn't need. If you need 4 hours for one fucking movie, you're not good at your shit. 4
Damn, man.
hours plus of whatever the fuck that was. Like,
Found out Chris Matthews doesn't like Jack Snyder.
I don't like. He's made 2 good movies in his fucking career, and one of them was a remake of a George Romero fucking classic. The other one was 300. 2 good movies, Dawn of the Dead and 300. Everything else has been hot fucking garbage.
You didn't like fucking what was the fucking name of that movie? Oh, wow, fuck, the one with the fucking chicks in the asylum.
Sucker Punch?
Yeah.
No.
No, I know. They do. I was watching that movie. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching?
Right.
That's a fun movie, bro. That's a fun movie, bro. I don't know
That's
what
it.
y'all are talking about.
Yeah.
Just
Fucking,
get high and watch that movie. That's all you do,
Don't make
bro.
me press the button.
fucking the Zombie Vegas movie was fucking bullshit.
Don't even
Fucking
remember it.
Rebel Moons 1 and 2 were fucking bullshit.
Yeah, 300 was dope.
Watchmen
Though. I mean,
fucking
you can't look. Hey, 300 was legit.
No, 300. Let's say 300. 300 and Dawn of the Dead are the only 2 good movies that man has ever made in his fucking career.
Like
And
I
I'ma
said, I like the
stand
Snyder
on it.
Cut.
And that's fine. If you liked it, that's you.
And my opinion, the only thing I like from James Gunn was actually Suicide Squad.
That's fair. I like Suicide
Because
Squad too.
I'm gonna stick to why I like Suicide Squad. I thought it was a good, like, just like Terminator Salvation, it was different. They tried something different.
That's
and
true.
to me, it worked.
Fucking
They
King
even
Shark.
made a
And I
spin off of that.
Credit for at least not try and stick with the same formula. That's why I enjoy. Outside of Sam Worthington in Terminator Salvation, that storyline, I thought the movie was a good idea. Even though, I mean, even with him in it, I mean, the whole thing was different than any other Terminator. It was like a completely different story. That's why I thought it was one of the better movies. I think the 3rd best movie, honestly.
I wish they had kept the original ending to Terminator Salvation.
The same thing with the Suicide Squad. I thought it was different. They wasn't trying to do the superhero thing. It was the anti-hero. And I
And
like that.
that even branched off on its own little
I mean,
side
that
project
was-
too with
Well,
Birds of
the
Prey.
Harley Quinn and the man that
Birds
one
of Prey.
bombed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah, that one bombed. That
they
wasn't that
thought-
good. I watched
yeah,
it.
they thought yeah. You got to try to get the guys to go watch the movie too. The problem is they're not a lot of guy Harley Quinn fans or like
What?
diehards.
Yeah, they are. Just not for the same reasons that the girls are. That's all.
But that's what I'm saying. But they're not gonna go run out and go watch the
Bunch of
fucking
pervy
Harley
nerds.
Quinn movie.
I mean, I know a lot of people that would go watch a
They
Harley
were
Quinn movie
trying to
see Margot
cash
Robbie
in.
in the booty
No,
shorts,
my
dude.
point is
Like,
they're trying to cash in on the Harley Quinn thing at the time.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Oh, yeah, of
well, you
course.
don't really have that big of a audience to try to. And that movie flopped. But when the second movie came out, and I know it came out on HBO because of the COVID, it was good, and it did well.
That was
And
COVID
then it
numbers too, though.
it led into Peacemaker, which is a fucking great show.
So,
I
like
like
I said,
Peacemaker. I just finished watching it.
I think it was a good idea. That's why I liked it. It was different. They weren't trying to stick to the same shit.
That's why James Gunn got the role he got running DC
Oh, shit,
Studios.
here we go.
That's what got him that gig. Because, like, okay, we gave him these opportunities to do these things. They were received well by the fans. He hasn't missed with anything he's done. Let him do his shit. He's earned the capital with the fans. Like, the real fans, not the Snyder cult bullshit people, because they're a bunch of fucking weirdos. Fucking idiots. I fucking hate those people. Like, they cried and begged.
Getting himself started.
Chris, all are welcome here. This is like church. All
They're
are
welcome here.
Oh no! Now we're talking about church. We're talking about Israel and fucking Iran and Snyder people.
No, like
man.
those people, like
Hate on everybody.
they fucking
Gaza.
like they cried and they whined and they cried, paid for billboards and did all this shit to get that movie made. And now they got what they wanted, and now it's restore the Snyderverse. We want more. There's no more. There's nothing more to do. They fired Zack
Over.
Snyder.
Yeah, I am not a Snyder
It's
fan.
over.
I just like the Justice League movie.
Yeah, like, but they fired this dude because his movies didn't do what they expected.
Hell,
they
I
did it
feel like
in
J.J. Abrams. I can't stand him now.
He's always been kind of a hack.
Well, he destroyed Star. He planted the seed. Or no,
Like-
actually no. Kathleen Kennedy planted the seed with him, and it just
There you go.
Yeah,
grew
that's
into a
Kathleen
wild
Kennedy.
weed.
Why does she
Uncontrollable.
still have a fucking job?
I don't know.
Why?
Look, that look. I
I
don't
she resigned earlier in the year.
at night anymore.
I was happy that I heard it was like, thank God she's leaving. Oh wait, she's not leaving.
I thought
Why
that's
is
what I
she
thought.
leaving?
Remember we talked about it a few weeks back, like
knows?
months ago, that she was leaving.
Well, you know what? They'll just keep losing money and let it die. Let it just die. Just let it die, Paul. Let it die.
Wow. You should make a remix of "Let It Die" instead of "Let It Snow."
Someone needs to yell at them motherfucking franchises. Just
Oh,
I'll do it, Paul.
take him out to the backyard.
Think about it.
Seriously,
You know what you
dude,
do, boy.
It breaks my heart seeing the franchises I love being bastardized the way they are. And it's making me sick, man. And I'm like, just kill it, you know? I'd rather see it die than fucking suffering on life support.
Yeah, well, unfortunately,
Everything's
Yeah, squeeze
not on
every
life
penny.
support.
they're gonna squeeze every fucking penny, bro. Every
I mean,
Now, the movie
I
got
feel like
fucking
this
penny.
that
Not
Stan
new.
Lee, you know, all our favorite franchises of Stan Lee in that documentary. They just wheeling him to fucking every convention, and you got to sign a million things. Okay,
It's not that bad, bro. Come on.
Yo, but no, I'm just using that as a metaphor, bro. That's seriously.
Kevin
It
Feige ain't making
can't-
Robert Jr.
I can't
come
feel
back,
my
bro.
hand. I can't
He's
feel
like-
my hand. Sign that shit, Stan. The fuck? I ain't ask
That's
you.
what's happening to
I'm
all
telling
our
you,
favorite
sign that
franchises
shit.
and shit. They're
It's
just
not like they're
using
making
the
Robert
fuck out
Downey
of
Jr.
it to
come
get
back.
everything it can before it actually
For
dies.
peanuts. Like, now, Robert, you're gonna put the Doom mask on, and you're never gonna leave again. You understand us? You're never gonna fucking leave again, Stan. Robert, You're gonna stay, but I'm 60. Put the fucking mask on. Okay.
Yeah,
They're not doing
Star
that.
Wars.
They had
You're
to
never
give him
leaving
a-
here, Star Wars. MCU, get over there. Y'all
It's like he's getting Robert Downey's getting paid well for this fucking movie. Like most of the budget is probably his
That's what
fucking
I'm saying.
salary.
They better hope they gonna have the audience. You're gonna have to hype this movie up. This ain't gonna be like, oh, it's coming out. You gotta hype it up like they did Wolverine and
Deadpool.
Deadpool. Yeah,
Yeah, the
Ryan
marketing
Reynolds
budget's gonna
knew
be
how to
fucking
sell
ridiculous.
that movie. By the first thing they ever did, he knew how to sell that movie. Having Hugh Jackman like, you want to play Wolverine again? Yeah, whatever, Ryan.
That 15-second fucking
that was
clip.
the way to do that.
That 15-second clip was fucking ridiculous. It was like, what? Like, this is gonna be for real? He's like, sure. What the hell?
What? That real Wolverine?
I mean, I'm just glad they got him back to do it, and that he wore the fucking costume.
Yes, the costume's great.
The mask, not just the
You
costume.
know, it's
the
crazy.
mask.
If you listen to interviews from,
Mask.
if you could find them, Hugh Jackman said he was pretty much brainwashed about the costume. He never really had a chance to do it. And I guess from the first movie, who was that? Bryan Singer.
Yeah.
What do you expect? Bryan Singer, dude, he fucking missed the opportunity of a life. I bet he's looking back on his fucking those X-Men movies and like, what the fuck did I do wrong?
He's probably
He's
also
like,
wished
I coulda-
he-
I
he
had
was
it.
a
Add some
bitch
color,
and
motherfucker. That would be a start.
I'm sure that he's also regretting what got him canceled and blacklisted in Hollywood too.
Well, we're not
More
talking about that. We're talking about the movie.
God damn it, man!
We're not talking about his Karl Malone fucking shit.
Jesus Christ, man!
I will
Iran,
fuck that
Israel,
motherfucker. And Kevin Spacey.
Malone,
Weird.
Sniperverse,
Oh,
Kevin
that's right, Kevin
Spacey. All of a sudden, the fuck came out of nowhere, make an appearance. There are some things we are not liking this week.
But yeah,
Spacey, Snyder.
Dude, I bet everybody who was in the X-Men movies, probably outside of like Rebecca Romaine and Ian McKellen. I mean, he was fine. Patrick Stewart was fine. Outside of that, they all probably looking like, damn, why couldn't we have the cool costumes too?
And they're all coming back.
Yep.
Is your girl played Jean Grey coming back?
They never announced her, but I don't know.
Well, I know, guy.
Rebecca
Okay,
Romijn coming back.
Nightcrawler was accurate too.
He's coming back.
Storm.
Kelsey Grammer's coming back,
Storm
right?
already had a
Grammer's
black
coming back,
costume. Yeah, because she was already.
And
she already-
McKellen's coming back. And Patrick Stewart. They're all coming back.
It would have been
Oh,
cool to see Storm in the white costume, all white costume.
Not Rebecca Romaine. What's the girl's name from Hunger Games?
Miss
Jennifer Lawrence? No, she ain't gonna be in it.
Is she coming back or no?
No. Rebecca
She's not gonna
Romijn.
play. Okay, Rebecca Romaine is okay. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure.
Mystique.
So
Right.
They've
Yeah,
already
I
said
know she was
ain't
gonna do the
be
younger
wearing
version of her
blue
again.
Jewel stuff. She's gonna be wearing clothes. So
Is the
Sorry
guy
to
that plays
bust that
Nightcrawler
puppy out.
coming back?
he's coming
Yeah.
back.
Okay, that's what.
Cyclops, James Marsden's coming back.
Okay.
Ian McKellen's coming back.
what about Halle Berry?
Nope.
Yeah.
They ain't say shit about her yet either.
Oh.
And I'm fine with that.
I-
It was not
I
good.
thought she made her known self as Storm. I give her that.
I like Halle Berry's Storm.
I mean, she gave up the
Yeah.
accent halfway through that bitch. This shit was great.
Yeah, that was kind
Like,
of
you
funny.
know what happens? She gave that up like halfway through. Like, yeah, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not African. I'm fucking American. We're gonna just stop.
It's funny. It's because the origin of her is supposed to be African,
Right.
but that's all right.
Well, the only gripe.
She's just like, I lost my accent all of a sudden after only
Halle-
living for hundreds of
Halle
years.
Berry as Storm was her look was fine. I thought her problem was she just didn't. It was probably once again. I'll go with the script. They never like if you look at the animated shows, Storm, she was a more accurate representation of Storm. Storm would like take over. You know, if Cyclops wasn't around, she would be like the boss.
Yeah.
Halle Berry's character was never given like that opportunity to do that.
To show like her leadership.
Yeah, well, she was just more like a side character in the movies.
I mean, it was all about Wolverine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that I think that was the first. That was the first thing that hurt those movies. You made it around Jubilee and Wolverine. You should have never did that from the get-go. It should have been about all of them. But that's why it was called fucking X-Men.
I mean, the only problem with that is like Cyclops is, at least up until recently, is boring as fuck. He's literally like, Professor X, what do you need me to do? This, Cyclops. On it, bro. And then now in the comics, it's like, Professor X,
bro.
you are a lying son of a bitch and you're a dick. And I'm going to call you on that shit. He's become more militant in the comics, and that was like what made him interesting.
No.
Sorry, that's Massey.
Because he was like the most boring ass character in the comics. And then they did what was it, Schism, where Wolverine and him had a philosophical split, and then Wolverine formed his own school, and then Cyclops formed his own school, and Magneto joined the X-Men.
The hell?
Yeah. The one of the schools when Apocalypse joined the X-Men. That's when in the Krakoa era. That's when shit got real.
Apocalypse? Join the X-Men?
Apocalypse. Yes. Basically, what wound up happening, there was this character called Krakoa, the Living Island.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
The X-Men kind of made a deal with them that they could live on him. And Professor X, like, it's kind of complicated, but you find out that Moira McTaggart was a mutant. And her power is, no matter how she dies, she comes back with all her old memories.
Oh, that's cool.
Damn.
Except it is not. Because she constantly sees, over the years, the X-Men, Charles's dream fails. So she's like, one day when she first meets him in this series, she's like, Charles, I need you to read my mind. And he does. And he sees all her past lives. How she joined Magneto, it failed. She joined Charles, it failed. She joined up with Apocalypse, became a horseman, it failed. He's like, humanity always gonna fuck you up, dude. We need to work together as mutants to do shit. They go to Magneto, and he's like, I don't got time for your bullshit, Charles. He's like, no, you need to let me show you something. So he shows him. Magneto throws up in a corner and is like, what do we do? They go to Mr. Sinister of all people.
Oh my god, this is Sinister.
Like, yo, they get every motherfucking mutant on Krakoa. And then Charles puts out a message to everybody, all the heroes, and calls them on their shit. Like, on this island, we are able to manufacture drugs that can extend your life 10 years and cure like ailments of the mind. At one point, we would have given them to you for free. But now you got to pay for it. 2 ways to pay for it. 1, any mutant whose powers manifest, they have the option to come with us on Krakoa, no questions asked, and you got to let them go. 2.
Anal.
No. That would have been fucking funny, though. 2, we're on Krakoa, we're a sovereign nation. We will abide by the rules of the Geneva Convention, United Nations, but other than that, leave us the fuck alone. And to all the heroes out there, yo, we helped y'all when all this shit popped off. When all this stuff happens, we were there for y'all. But when the mutants were attacked, where the fuck were y'all bitches at? He called all of them out. And then there's the ultimate kicker with this series. The X-Men couldn't die.
No.
Professor X made a small head-worn version of Cerebro that was always recording everybody's memories. There was Proteus, whose powers were like kind of like they had 5 mutants who all had the power, different powers that with which they could bring people back, including Mr. Sinister being a geneticist. He had everybody genes, like gene codes already. And so they get him to work with them. And then Apocalypse shows up on Krakoa because they had these gates where any mutant could walk through. And he comes in and is like, it's about fucking time y'all woke up and realized that y'all were the fittest. And Wolverine's like, oh, hell no, he can't be here. And Professor X is like, hold on. Do you promise to abide by the rules of Krakoa? And he's like, yes. I'm with you all the way. And it's like, all right, brother, welcome to the X-Men. So you have Apocalypse, Professor X, Magneto, Exodus, and some of the most powerful people on the fucking planet all on the same side.
Damn. Damn,
That's
on that war.
crazy.
I'm like, yeah. I was like, ooh, X-Men fans, we about to eat good. And we did for a solid 3 or 4 years. And then they stopped it because they kind of had to, because they were pretty much immortal. And Mr. Sinister did some fucked up shit. Oh, I got everybody's genes.
Well.
I'm gonna put a little bit myself in every X-Men we resurrect from death.
Damn.
So then they turned kind of evil. Because Sinister set up to where like they would kind of turn and become a Sinister. It was fucking great.
That's
Speaking
crazy,
of
bro.
comic books, today on eBay, found me I mean, it's not the same as that book, but the very first book I ever bought off a stand back in 1988. So it's like number 2 of a series, but I don't care. It was the exact cover and all. You want to frame it.
That's what's up.
That's where it started it all. It was Exterminators. Yeah, Exterminators by Marvel.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was the number 2 when the dude getting lifted off by the gargoyle, where the fuck it was. I don't even know what the story was about. You know, I just bought it. It wasn't
Like, look cool.
Dude, honestly, it was about, I would say, about 7 years ago. I really understood what the story was about, because that's when Marvel, I think, I don't know if they still have it. Their little, they used to have an app or a website where you could go look at all, if you pay a price, you can go look at all the comic books they ever had. And I went back to look at that one, and I finally got the whole story and see what the fuck was going on, because I never did buy any more of that. It was just, that's the book I picked.
So you only had one piece of the puzzle. You only had one part of the storyline.
Yeah, almost 30 something years. I never knew how this story started or ended. Just what happened in that particular book.
Some random comic that you had from the middle of the storyline.
And I found out, and I read the whole thing. Apparently, it was a big series back then. Apparently,
See, my favorite comic I own is the Jet Silent issue of G.I. Joe.
how old was that? You got to help me out here. It's been a while.
It's like from the 80s.
Oh, okay.
It's like the one with like Snake Eyes on the cover and he's firing like a machine gun.
Oh, I got
rappelling down.
One of them famous covers, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
it's the silent issue. It's literally there's no word bubbles or nothing. It's just
it's just action.
Yeah. He goes into like temple to rescue Scarlet from Storm Shadow. And Snake Eyes can't talk anyway, so
yeah.
Yeah, that's one of them iconic covers, like the Transformers. I think it's number 5 with Shockwave in front of the fence saying are all dead.
Yeah. But this one is cool as shit because it's like got at the end of the comic it revealed that they both have the Arashikage tattoo. So they're from the same ninja clan. It's like, oh shit.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that's how the lore started, and that's why the Snake Eyes movie will never ever be considered lore.
Could did so much better with that, but it is.
Wait, what?
That movie was such ass.
They could have did so much better. They didn't even have to do that much better. You did you when you took his mask off and made him Asian, you just rewrote fucking history. You just wrote Snake Eyes' origin completely.
Mm-mm-mm.
You
All right.
everything that was loved about that character, you just fucking especially when you took off his mask and then showed him what he looked like, which that wasn't even right. But you ruined the mystique, the magic.
Yeah, they never should have showed. He should. His face is.
If I'm watching a magic show, I don't want to see what's behind the fucking curtain.
No, but some of that stuff is pretty cool.
But I don't. But that don't. But what's the point then?
Still amazing.
And that's why I don't enjoy wrestling no more. It's too much behind the curtain now. I don't care for that. I don't give a fuck what's going on behind the curtain. It's not my business.
Yeah, whatchamacallit?
So it's the same thing.
I mean, it was like that G.I. Joe movie was trash. Like
the second movie,
all of them were trash for real. Like,
okay, for some of the character cast was pretty good. Like I was cool with who Dennis Quaid was Hawk. That was fine.
Yeah, that was a good cast.
Who was Duke?
Channing Tatum.
Was it Channing Tatum?
It was Channing Tatum.
Okay, that was a bad pick because Duke should have been a much older guy.
Yeah, more veteran.
Ray Park for Snake Eyes was perfect.
Yeah, because he didn't take the mask off.
Who was The Rock?
He was Roadblock.
Roadblock, and that was fine.
Roadblock.
That was fine.
Yeah, you need a big jack. You play Roadblock. That worked.
The people who played as the Cobra side would fine, especially the Cobra Commander, the Destro, and the Baroness. That was fine. That was good. The Storm Shadow was fine. Didn't they have a Zartan?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think they did.
I don't remember him.
Yeah. Bruce Willis as G.I. Joe was kind of garbage, but he was phoning.
He was
in
Joe?
at that point. He played the Joe Colton, the original G.I. Joe.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he played the original Joe, like the one that based off of the unit.
Yeah.
You named after him. That's crazy.
I mean,
He's
he's
getting bad.
Marlon Wayne should have never been put in that fucking movie. That was the first mistake.
That was the least of the problems with G.I. Joe.
No, that was the start of the problems because he did not fit in that movie. Because that's when they made the movie. That it was supposed to be a serious movie. You made it goofy.
Yeah, well,
especially with the suits and shit like that. I didn't like that.
The fucking weird ass suits, those power suits were fucking.
That's why I said the second movie was far superior than the first movie. They killed Channing Tatum too.
Right now. Yeah,
I mean, they
kill
never
him right at the beginning of the second movie.
They're like, we're not going to make this mistake twice.
No, apparently he wasn't dead.
Playing bitch.
He was captured by Cobra or some shit, and then they didn't do this third one because
they did experiments on him, and he became Cobra Law, the Nemesis Enforcer.
That would have been cool as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. He becomes Nemesis Enforcer, and again, somebody to play Sergeant Slaughter. It looks like Sergeant Slaughter.
Nah, just do the change with AI with Sergeant Slaughter, get a real person and just put Sergeant. This is one for the court,
and this is for Duke.
Wait, you are Duke,
and this is for me.
God damn it!
It was so funny.
See, G.I. Joe had that movie. G.I. Joe had that good movie, you see, and it was the cartoon.
That was the only good
you know. We got Transformers had to redeem itself.
I mean, like, even though the biggest pile of bullshit ever is that Duke took a snake to the fucking heart and survived.
I know.
Yeah,
It's like,
I know that was.
hey
that
guys,
was-
Luke's alive.
Well, Hasbro said, "Fuck that!" After the backlash they got.
After Prime. Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm, that's what
fuck
they did.
that. We can't kill this bitch off.
See, I quit.
Can't do
I
that.
quit watching G.I. Joe after that movie because of that, dude. I was like, nah,
I may
he
have
did
caught it
stuff,
a little bit when Cobra Commander came back in the metal outfit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Oh, with
it
the
was
metal
hard to
shield
get
one.
on.
yeah, I think after the movie it was like pretty much done.
Well, then because they
Pretty much,
then they
yeah.
was like they stopped being real American heroes and went to international heroes or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they're more
And
of
it
an
wasn't
international
it
group.
wasn't Sunboat, it was Deke making the shows now. And they had Falcon be like a drug addict or some shit.
Oh Lord.
Bro, we've gone on some roller coaster of topics tonight, yo. Jesus Christ.
International
You guys have been
heroes.
here since
Hey,
the beginning. It's been fucking up and down and politics, religion, Jack Snyder, Snyder Cut, Snyderverse, Chris sucks, Ray sucks. Fuck.
Fuck.
I'm a hater. What can I tell you? I'm just a hater, I guess. I hate
those
bad.
were great. The rants were great.
What's up, Don Stoney?
Oh shit, Don.
Stoney.
What's up, man?
What up, Stoney?
Don
Holy
Stoney.
shit.
He woke
I'm
up
sorry,
on us.
man. I just
more
I just
sleeping.
like I still care about like this stuff because
No, we get it, bro. We get it.
I mean it to me it still kind of matters because it's entertainment and it gets us away from all the serious bullshit in the world, and that escape matters. Like when like you don't have fuck else going on, like you can always go to a movie and enjoy yourself. Like
Oh yeah, and we also had my cat licking his ass. That was
yeah,
that was fun. That was fun. Then I was doing the little gotcha thing, like I was squeezing him.
Yep.
But he's like just optical illusion because he's not even there. It's great.
Huh?
but then it was like
I'm on
But
some
yeah.
gummies.
But talking
Honey
about
Lick.
movies that are gonna probably not do well, Jurassic World Rebirth is my pick. It's not going to.
God, another one. But yeah, but see, kids still you can still bring little kids to that one. Not when little kids will go because even newer younger kids like
And the
dinosaurs.
marketing with don't they have something with one of the fast food companies with their toys?
I mean, they may regret
They do?
taking him to this one because apparently it's actually scary, like the OG one was.
Oh.
Kids like that shit. Kids like scary.
Yeah, you may not want to
That's
take.
what I'm saying. That shit's always gonna make money because of little kids and shit.
Yeah.
Like I saw the one clip of
That's-
the guy making to get out there
Dinosaurs
with
just are
that
cool. I
baby
mean, dinosaurs never went out of style.
Never will.
You know, the MCU was just a moment in time, like the fad at the time. So I'm saying, let it die.
Yeah.
Nope. It ain't done.
Yep.
It-
Unless it makes money.
It's dying. Yeah, I mean, it's dying a slow, horrible death. But I just wish it would just, just. We're gonna have to come up with a name for the S word. How about
Hold up, what's the S word?
Shit.
no, when you delete yourself.
Oh,
How about don't do a Kurt Cobain?
oh Jesus,
That's kind of.
that's so fucked
You
up.
want to throw Chris Cornell or
Oh, how about Chris
Chad
Benoit?
Chester
Kurt
Bennington
Cobain.
out there?
Chris Cross went at it.
Chris Benoit.
No, that's
God, no, we don't
horrible.
want to use that.
That's a murder, or that's fuck. I can't even say the word. Fuck, man, what are you doing? Chris Benoit. No, that's That's worse. That's worse than a Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain's
Actually,
pretty bad.
That
Chris
song was
Benoit's
pretty good
worse.
that Insane Clown Posse did.
What?
Oh, you never heard the Chris Benoit song they did?
No,
They did a
God.
Chris Benoit
No.
song?
Yeah, it was called Chris Benoit after he died.
No,
But
see,
it was
I wasn't into ICP. It was, I knew who they were, but that was about it. Like I've
It's
never heard of their
actually a
music.
brilliant song about the mental decline
Oh,
of a
okay.
human being. It was great. I was like, this is actually deep as fuck. Unlike Miracles.
Yeah, but it's coming
Fucking
by
rainbows,
grown
dude.
men that Fucking dress up as clowns. Clown
You know,
makeup,
I
and
always
call
try to
themselves
talk to
juggalos.
somebody about the Chris Benoit. I want to get y'all. I don't know if we've ever talked about Chris Benoit.
Man, this has been a
Well, there's a
long
reason.
fucking
All
show.
right, you
My
can go
God.
to you can go to bed, you if
This-
you want to. I'm talking with Chris and
Holy shit.
Derek.
No, we can.
Right?
Yeah,
no,
but
look,
I'm just saying this is deep shit,
This-
bro.
this-
Jesus
No,
Christ.
no. I want to just
Let's
say
go.
Chris
Let's do
Benoit
it.
is like one of the most tragic stories ever. Because if you think about it, the guy in his right mind would have never did what he did. And because of what he did, he's always going to be looked down on. And it wasn't the person who actually did the murder. You know what I'm saying?
hold up. What do you mean the person that did the murder?
Like
It was
we
him.
all, dude. The guy was the guy had concussion. He wasn't.
He had
there.
CTE.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
had CTE.
his brain was
concussion.
mush.
Yeah, his brain was mush, but I get it.
Like I
but still, that
said,
doesn't.
if he never had the mental problems, that would have never happened. We can all agree that.
More than likely, probably not. That and the steroids
Probably not.
probably wouldn't have. It probably
well,
would have.
actually, no, I
probably
would
would
have
have
said
been
no.
differently.
Well, maybe the
No,
combination.
the drugs added to it a
yeah.
lot. That's come on. There's no.
But what
Don't
he
tell me it
did,
doesn't.
you had to be mentally gone. The way he did it too. That's what I'm saying. The way he did it. That's what I'm saying. It's a sad story because if he would have never had all the like I'm saying, the Chris Benoit who would have had like a healthy brain wouldn't have did what he did.
I mean, he did Google how to unalive like your fucking wife at one point. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
That may have been the illness that made him do it. I don't know.
Yeah, the premeditation part
Saying,
sounds
it's a
bad.
tragic story. It really is because
It
you
was
just
never
don't know.
good. No, nobody wins on that. That was horrible. And the fact
It's
that
tragic.
wasn't it Chavo Guerrero coming to pick him up or some shit?
No, he was
Nah,
And
he left him a message about the
No,
dog.
left him a
that
message,
was-
about the door, the door being open in the back, and
Yeah.
man, bro, I remember listening to that fucking documentary. That shit was bad.
Yeah,
I
also
was like,
Chavo had to go fucking discover Eddie's body.
I remember that. That was sad.
Poor Chavo. He should be putting well, they were putting the Hall of Fame.
And-
Wasn't they, the whole family or something.
On the
Think so.
topic of Chavo, R.I.P. Chavo. Sorry for your loss of your mother. Legit.
Oh.
Like
That's
R.I.P.
nice.
Rest in peace to Chavo Guerrero Jr.'s mom.
rest in power.
I was say, wait, what the hell happened? All right.
No, Chavo's fine. His mom passed
Not
away.
just his mom.
Posted
passed.
on Instagram.
No, I thought you were about to say Peppy. I was about to say no. No, don't not
Not
Peppy.
the fucking wooden horse, man. Come on, bro. Pepe.
I would have
God
lost
damn
my
it.
shit.
Peppy.
Holy shit.
But not. But then
But
with Chris
brain
Benoit,
injuries-
it's... Oh, no, good. Sorry.
Say brain injuries do a lot of fuck. Look at what was it, Junior Seau?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I
You
just
just
it's
say,
like
yeah.
hard to
And he
believe that
specifically
guy
left a
did it,
note, like
you know.
he shot himself in the chest, or he Chris Benoit himself. No, Kurt Cobain himself, and he left a note like saying, "Hey, I need somebody to study my brain. Like something's
Dude,
wrong. I
dude,
can't. Nothing's right
mean,
anymore."
Chris Benoit was like almost what, like a 70-year-old man. It was crazy. When
Oh yeah, the age of his brain compared to what actual age he was. Yeah,
what was it?
Twice his
Chris
age,
Nowinski, huh? Who did the study?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had the brain
Yeah,
of like a
Kristen was-
90-year-old Alzheimer's patient or some shit.
mm-hmm. That's sad. Like my God,
I think
And-
Paul Heyman said it best. 3 people died that night. One of them had a choice.
yep,
Yeah.
that's 100%.
You can
true.
talk about CTE and brain damage and all that shit, but
The craziest part was that whole
he had
Raw
a choice in the matter.
episode that night.
Nancy and Daniel did not.
That Raw episode that night had to fucking get retracted. Remember, they did like a big fucking thing.
And they got to Steven Regal. He said, "Let's wait for a second. Let's get all the details before
Yeah,
we
they're like-
make our opinions
Yeah,
here."
exactly. Then
Well-
then it was too late because the details come out the day after, and you're like, oh,
Because he
that doesn't look
lived
good.
in the same neighborhood as Chris and Nancy. So did what was his name? Johnny Grunge
Oh,
from Public Enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Public Enemy.
They all lived in the same neighborhood as he did. And shit wasn't always good at the Benoit house. And that's known now. Like
That's
there
the
were
fucked up part.
fights. There was all kind of shit going on.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
she was
There were
leaving.
signs like that. CTE showed itself a long time ago. Chris Benoit was a
You know what's crazy?
was a
The
tactical
business,
wrestler.
the business he loves, the thing that ultimately destroyed him and his legacy.
Yep.
With us, everybody. Eventually,
He had one of the
sometimes.
great. I mean, up to then, he had one of the best legacies, and boom, gone.
Yeah,
That's why I say that's why that Raw episode
Will never
is
be
so.
it's fucking sad.
Dude, you know it's sad.
Yeah.
There's people that'll look at other people's career as probably maybe shit did far worse. I don't know, but he's the one you cannot talk about.
I mean, when you kill a 70-year-old kid, bro,
Yeah, it's kinda
that's
like-
a whole nother level. Like,
But
I
that's
mean, you've
what
had
that's what I'm
people-
saying. But that's what I'm saying. He's the one you can't talk. But I mean, there's people. Look at Jake the Snake's dad. People still talk about him though.
The Grizzly?
Yeah,
oh, fuck Grizzly Smith, that motherfucker.
but that's what I'm
I do.
saying. Chris Benoit's like the one you can't talk about. But you could talk about everybody else who did foul and rotten shit. But
I mean,
that's what's nuts. I mean, he's like
I
the
guess because
taboo.
he didn't kill any of them. I don't know.
No.
I'm just saying, like, that's the only reason I can think of. Like, he didn't kill any of them girls. He did
But
stuff with.
Karl Malone was involved in that.
Right.
Make sure you
But
guys
he
like
let-
and subscribe.
They left
Hit the
alive.
notify bell.
They left like not in good mental health, probably, but they weren't murdered.
No,
Chris Benoit unalived a 70-year-old boy, his 70-year-old son, bro.
No, I get that.
It's
I'm
a-
saying, but it's like almost taboo to even talk about.
And
Yeah, it's a
I
subject.
mean, they
that's
shouldn't talk about
delicate.
Grizzly Smith. He should be thrown in the trash heap history too.
No,
Grizzly
I'm talking about
Smith.
Benoit.
Yeah, he belongs on the trash heap history.
No, I like I said, I get that, but people look at the Benoit situation like more taboo than anything else.
Iran.
It's like people don't want to talk about the Benoit situation, but they'll talk about
USA.
anything else.
But he need to go. Like
Iran.
Joey Ryan can go to the trash heap. David
USA.
Starr can go to the trash heap. Marty Scurll can go to the trash heap.
Marty
I'm
It
thinking
Scurll.
is real.
What about
Marty
Jimmy
Scurll.
Snuka?
Jimmy Snuka
Yes,
can go to
Snuka
the
can
fucking
go.
trash.
Now, let me
Hulk Hogan
let
can
me
go to
ask
the fucking
let me ask y'all this then. Fair enough, but even though y'all say they can all go to the trash, right? Do y'all still look at it like fuck their whole career, or you still look at it?
You
well,
separate the art from the artist.
No,
well,
fuck
it
'em.
was
I
good
don't
memories for
separate
me back then, so you know it is what it is up to now.
It's trying to separate the art from the artist. It's the whole
But I'm
R.
at-
Kelly
but like with
as a
people with
person versus
Snuka.
R. Kelly as the guy who wrote some fire ass songs.
I mean,
Yeah.
but with Snuka, some of the best memories I remember, like was the the WrestleMania moment with him on the top of the cage jumping off. I mean, do I like, well, fuck that memory now.
Can you separate
I
the
mean,
art
you
from the
don't say
artist?
fuck the
Yeah,
memory
can you separate?
because it's a memory you have. A
I
scene,
mean, but
like
do
that.
I mean,
But
I mean,
as
are
far as the
we to a
person-
point where I'm not supposed to like
Fuck
it anymore?
No, it's yeah.
No.
You like, are you supposed to change how you feel about the memory? And I don't think so. Like it
No,
it
Not
held.
the memory. Person.
Yeah, that's your memory.
Yeah.
It's
Memory, no.
happened. It doesn't have to get tainted or changed just because time goes by and you find out some horrible things about that person that they did at that time.
Like,
But
I'ma
at that time,
always
you were oblivious of it.
like I'm gonna always remember Hulk Hogan slamming Andre.
Yep.
But as a person, he can blow me. Fuck that dude. Like, it's not just about him being. Well, it is about it being racist. It's about how
Malone.
in the fuck do you go on that rant while you're fucking?
Hey, Hulk Hogan is not
How?
racist, sir. That's all in your mind. That's what they program you to think. Don't
So the
ever
media-
believe that.
No, he said that shit,
He
bro.
is
Fake
a
news.
real
Stuff with the
American.
love sponge recorded. I
Fighting
remember
for
that.
the rights of every
Shit was-
man, including you, sir, including
He ain't
you.
fight for me. He don't even like me because I'm black. Fuck
No,
that
he
motherfucker.
loves you. He
Fuck
loves
Hulk Hogan.
every. You didn't see him hold a little black kid in no holds barred. He didn't have a white. Oh yeah, a white kid and a black kid. He was
He
like,
probably threw that kid across the fucking room after they thought it was
Holy
and he had a black manager too.
Threw him
He
across
dropped
the
the leg
room.
drop on him, probably.
He probably beat the fuck out of him at the Yo cut.
Well, he did.
Racist son of a
He
bitch.
did beat the
Fuck
shit
Hulk
out of a
Hogan.
guy who probably would have beat the shit out of him in real life. You know?
He did beat Zeus.
I mean, yeah, he beat up the black guy in that
Yes,
movie.
he beat up Zeus, but he
Racist
didn't beat
ass.
up Tiny Lester. Tiny Lester would have probably whooped Hulk Hogan's ass.
I mean, then Tiny
Yeah.
Lester showed up at fucking WWE and started snapping his neck and shit like, ah.
Oh, shit.
Teaming with Macho King and Sherry versus him and Brutus Beefcake.
You
I
gotta
remember
stop
that.
thinking bad thoughts, Chris, about the great one, Hulk Hogan.
So
Nah.
promos.
Nah, dude, nah. Real talk. It's not even that he said what he said, which was awful. It's the place he said it. How does
Honestly,
your
Chris,
mind go to that place in the middle of what he was doing?
honestly, I don't even think Hulk Hogan even is hated by that shit anymore. I think it's just the bullshit that come out his mouth is tiresome now with people. It's like, dude, come on. I mean, come on.
Was the pussy so good that you lost all your faculties and just started putting the freaking came out your fucking mouth? Like,
Yeah.
my daughter's dating a black guy. You know, I'm kind of racist. What the fuck?
Hulk Hogan's
Why
like
would you say
shit for you in Star Wars. Everybody's tired of it. Hulk, go. It's time. It's for you to go.
They didn't. Nobody set him up. He's put himself in a situation.
It's free will,
First
bro. But he
off,
was just
why are you
spitting.
fucking your boy's wife?
He was just feeling his mind, baby. Let's go.
Dude, he dropping the third leg and dropping N-bombs, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's not the time to be talking about your daughter, date your daughter's date life, bro. Focus on other shit.
It's a fly on the wall moment, bro. That's all that is.
Like, what?
I know.
Fuck.
I wish
And then
Mike T was
He's
here.
a
This
regular
would be
person
great.
too.
And then he goes to WWE to address it. Don't get caught on. Watch out for cameras, bro. Not I'm sorry for the shit I said. and
No,
how
he didn't
bad it
apologize for
was.
shit. He said, "Watch out for
I'm
cameras."
not a fucking
Watch out for
racist.
cameras. Yep.
Just watch out for cameras because they're always watching, bro. Like,
Hey,
that's your
what?
fucking
And
takeaway.
Titus O'Neil's like, what?
Or I grew up saying it. No one goddamn well Paul Orndorff grew up in the same area and was like, no, we fucking didn't, bro. That's bullshit. We didn't say that.
We said that back in the
What are you
60s.
talking about?
That's
What
what
did
he
that say?
said.
The N-word when we grew up in Tampa? Get the fuck out of here.
Back in the 60s. We think that would around back in the
That
60s.
shit right fucking there, bro. He's like, nah, that ain't the thing. Yeah, Hulk Hogan can go the fuck on somewhere. Go play bass in Metallica or some shit. Oh,
God damn it.
or fucking kill Andre like 3 days after he body slammed and he died. Like when he lived an extra 5 or 6 years after, making up fucking shit
Chris
all
is
the
hating
time.
on everybody tonight, bro. He gonna
Fucking
give a fuck.
ridiculous.
He gonna catch
hard
it tonight.
Heroes and shit.
He's going down the month of June, fucking beating motherfuckers
Wait,
up.
what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do next? Show up with cornrows or something? Really?
Yes,
That would
It
be
might.
fucking awesome.
that would be funny as hell.
I'm
He'll take
embracing-
Ric Flair with him.
I would watch that.
Some
I
box
would watch
sprays.
Raw. I would
Ric
come
Flair
back to
too.
Raw for that.
Fuck Ric Flair too. Where we at?
What's up,
Yeah.
dog?
Like, well, you know something, homies. I was in the hood, brother Jack, dude,
Drinking me a 40.
drinking some some Mad Dog 2020 with some OE and a St. Odds, brother.
Oh.
That crooked eye, Jack.
Oh, he's
I was banging and banging, bro. Get ready to
Puffing
see
on
odds.
an Optimo.
What you gonna do when the hood of maniacs run wild on you?
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, he already wears the bandana, so he's halfway there.
just shave your head.
He's gonna change it up
Give
for
it
a
up, Paul.
do-rag.
Shave your head.
He's gonna change it up for a do-rag.
Speaking of which, so like I saw a power slap clip from last night. This motherfucker was on this thing with a high top fade, a rat tail, and the Hogan handlebar
Damn, we're gonna take
on
it
the
back.
same fucking face, bro.
Who's
I
this?
was like, this dude
Is that a
on
build a
Power
character?
We're going back to Kid and Play days.
Slap. He had a high top fade, a rat tail in the back, and he had the dyed yellow Hulk Hogan
That's crazy, bro.
He also
Oh my
knocked the
gosh.
motherfucker into glitching the fuck out. He slapped this motherfucker so hard he froze. Like,
It's resetting.
then had to reset, bro. Like he hit him like smack. He hit his head on the fucking table and then went backwards just like this. I was like, yo, he hit that motherfucker in the reset, bro. This motherfucker paused.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lost.
Hold
And
on.
then I
Rebooting the
lost it
computer.
again.
My
I'm like,
bad. Hold
oh,
on. What is
the
that?
fuck? I think this motherfucker has a rat tail, a fucking high top, and a Hogan.
Yeah, that's
What
BBD.
creative wrestler shit is this?
that's a creative player for sure. That is
Well,
not.
then,
I'm
well,
glad
that's
you
what it
guys are
was.
having a good time, but I think we should wrap it on.
Yeah, bro. We've been all over the fucking place tonight. Holy shit.
No,
bro.
you have been all over the fucking place tonight.
What are you
Don't
talking
blame
about?
us.
I didn't bring Israel and Iran. I didn't bring that shit up.
Yeah,
I didn't bring up going crazy on the Snyderverse. That
had
wasn't
an
me.
adult conversation.
The
And it was
Snyderverse
like
was
that.
all
You know,
me.
the little
I'll take
kid bothering the adults at the kitchen table talking. It's like, go play in the corner with the trucks.
Yeah, Snyderverse people, come at me, bro. I dare you.
Hey.
There we go.
Y'all
Come
bring
at-
that shit to Chris Matthews' channel, the Bayou Geeks. This is like the holy ground, like in Highlander.
Yeah,
You're not allowed to
bring
fight
it to
around.
me.
Yes.
Come
See?
to my channel with
The
that
only
shit.
person allowed to take heads in this channel is me.
If you come at my co-host, you gonna deal with me. I said the shit about y'all. So come at me, knock on my door. Don't come at my co-host on some pussy shit. Come to me.
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
And
we're the
I'll
only
smack
ones that
down
allowed to
real
make
fucking
black
quick.
jokes to Chris. Anyone makes a black joke to us, Chris or Derek, you got to deal with me.
Damn right. We don't play that shit here.
Why it's always gotta be white power?
Because you play it.
Exactly. Why are you playing it all the time?
No.
Oh shit. Thanks everybody for coming out. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, rate and review on the podcast family side.
Real quick.
Shit, bro. Fatty shout outs.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of them real quick. I may not remember everybody. You know, our friends at Spitball Media, friends at Wrestling Soup, you know, Dirk and Mojo's podcast, Chris's channel. Who else we got? We got who we missing? Shit.
Rich Dow,
After the huddle.
Oh yeah, Rob Friend, Rich Dow,
Yeah.
Don Stoney.
Don Stoney.
Yeah.
Dirk, do it. Finish it up. Fuck it, you remember.
Well, we got DRWC, Don Reynolds and White Chocolate. Shout out to them. Yeah, you already said Drew Yari.
No, I didn't say Drew Yari.
Oh, you didn't say
Wrestling
Drew Yari?
Soup.
Oh. Garden of Thoughts. With
Oh yeah,
Jeff
Jeff
Lippman
Lippman.
and Mr. Thomas.
Check out Bucks and News.
Oh, that's
every
right.
other
Yeah, the one
Friday.
with you and Rich Dow. That's right.
We're currently working on our all-time MLB list for all 30 teams. So check that out. Check out. We said Spitball, right?
Yeah, I
Says
said
Spitball.
Spitball.
Yes, we said Spitball
Wrestling
Media.
Soup.
Wrestling Soup. I said that. No, that's the ones I won't forget.
Okay.
Those are the easy ones.
True Yard
I'll do it.
Experience. Shout them out.
I'll do it. Listen to Don Tony. Listen to him.
The Don Tony Show. R.I.P. Empower. Kev Castle. Always and forever.
Yep. Mhm.
Shout out to the gummies that I'm on. They hit the spot. Fucking awesome.
Shout out to Maximus's Gummies. Yes.
Maximus Gummies. There you go.
100 milligrams.
Shout out to
Fucking
everybody
strong,
in the chat. Y'all have had us rolling tonight.
bro. Yeah, that
Yep.
shit was fun. Shout out to my boy Magic. Magic, say what's up.
What's up, Magic?
He looked up. Hey, Magic.
Yeah.
Shout out
He's
to
like,
Magic.
what?
Salem.
Who?
I know.
Shout out to
Why
Rich
this motherfucker
Cat
put me on
Salem, even
camera?
though he kept trying to chew my power cord.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Salem. What's up to Salem? Yep.
Yeah, Salem. Holla.
Kept eating my cord.
I like to thank God. And I don't know, y'all kept rambling. Well, shout out this one. I just wanted to get involved.
Totally inappropriate team sports. Shout out to them.
Is Group Liner still a thing? They're still around?
I want to shout out the drive-through lady at Burger King the other day. Good lady.
Shout out
Shout
to
out
the
to
Uber
the
lady
woman
that
in-
hooked up my boy from Marrero to Chalmette. You got a $50 tip and a new subscriber. Appreciate it,
sees
girl.
it.
Shout out to whoever
Never
made
come
that
back.
filet mignon po' boy. When I
Oh,
get
that
down to
shit
New
was
Orleans,
fire,
I'm
bro.
gonna have to
Crazy
try
Johnny
that.
Steakhouse in Metairie.
Even though
That shit
like
was so good.
the idea of cutting up filet mignon like that to a sandwich.
Shout out to
I
I
don't
didn't
know how
think
I
so
feel
either,
about
bro.
that.
I didn't think so
What?
either, bro. But you put that shit in your mouth. Well, that's what she said. All right, y'all.
Mm.
We out.
Peace.
All right, guys.